here with John Russell CRiNG, and the more I read about you, I realize like you're only half of CRiNG, or is there more than two?
Well, I mean, there are other CRiNG family members, but my wife is the filmmaking partner, Tracy CRiNG, and she's the editor and writer and cinematographer, and I do the directing and producing.
That's like a fabulous combination.
I mean, it is awesome to work with, my wife. We kind of met doing a project together, and pretty much our whole marriage has been about creating something at the same time. The only time we ever get mad at each other is when we're not around each other.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's really cool.
Isn't it usually the other way around?
I know, it is. You know what? I looked up Times Square. I've not seen that movie. Okay, the director of Times Square, actually says here on IMDb, was Alan Moyle, famous for Pump Up the Volume.
Okay.
Phenomenal movie. And he also did Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
See?
Isn't that a strange combination?
Not really. It's not really. Do you think it is?
I don't know. It's just kind of a weird combination. Yeah, they are. He's known as the avant-garde director. He also did Empire Records.
Oh, I love that movie.
There you see.
Except I kind of know dirt about that movie.
Oh, whoa. Skeleton Closet. There you go. Tell me about Empire Records.
It's not my skeleton. And,
yes, exactly.
Oh, I always try to remember the skeleton.
Okay, I just want to say something. I'm a very straight man. My wife and I, we've been married for 12 years. I understand that. Yes, my movies, but that man right there is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
He is a gorgeous, gorgeous specimen of a human being.
Oh.
My God, how many blowjobs do you get a night? Can you even count them? Do you just look down and the lips just change just randomly? Just lipstick colors? What are you talking about? This is no family. This is the family of man, motherfucker.
So, how many films have you made?
I've made 16 feature films.
Wow.
Yes.
And I have to say, I saw 2 trailers yesterday.
Yes. Okay.
One of someone else's and one of yours.
Right.
And I have to say that yours looked top-notch.
She was basically compared to this piece of shit film, your film fucking rocked. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It did not smell as bad.
And the actress alone,
yes.
did not look at her.
Anna Shields is this
Little by Peep.
She is an amazing girl. I met her on the 2 days before we were supposed to shoot a film called Creeping Crawling, which is this anthology horror film that we did. It's an anthology horror film that I did that had nothing supernatural to it. I wanted just basically the horrors of life. So I lost my actress 2 days before, and I met Anna, and she stepped in and blew me the fuck away. She was so awesome. And then after we finished the film, she sent me a script, and it was this other movie, and it was terrible. It was like she was trying to be commercial. She was trying to be Hollywood, and I said, "Girl, what the fuck? I mean, you need to make a movie about how horrible you are in relationships." She's this bisexual woman who is constantly breaking up with everybody. She can't stay, she can't stay faithful. I'm like, make that movie. She sent me the script 3 days later, and we made the movie. And it is so good.
So good.
It's so good. I'm so excited about it.
Should we show the trailer?
Please do.
All right, let's
That's a good plan.
Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
What?
Whoever I want, and I try not to hurt people's feelings.
Because you have probably one of the shittiest, most pathetic lives I've ever seen.
Bitch! Yeah!
I don't want to leave. Kill you right now if I wanted to.
Lacey, I'm not being weird. You just don't know me. What is wrong with you?
I try not to murder people.
You tried setting him on fire, Emma.
What?
So that was just a little tease.
Just a little taste, just a little nibble.
So when is this movie available to be seen?
Well, we're doing a premiere. I am from Albany. I'm from upstate. I'm so sorry to say.
Yeah, you
but
that is the capital.
I know. It is. It's like, so effed up.
So did you ever run into Elliot Spitzer?
Yeah. Actually, he ran into my behind.
Oh.
No. Oh, yeah. We're here all day. No.
Do you ever see any political people?
You know what?
Did they really go to Albany?
Yes. Well, they actually live. You know, they have to work there and live there. I know.
They don't live here.
No, I know the writer, the speech writer for the governor, and he's like this super cool, super liberal dude. But he says he can't talk politics. Around them and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, dude, you like West Wing? And she's like, no, I hate politics.
So he writes their speeches?
He writes the speeches for the governor.
Do they give him content?
I don't know, man. Yeah, probably do. Yeah.
A big committee.
Well, you know what? That is one of the things that New York is really.
I want to be the governor of everybody.
You need to be the governor.
I have to do it.
RuSSeLL.
Oh my God.
I love RuSSeLL.
I wouldn't have to do any of the other stuff. I want that job.
Absolutely, you would rock. You would rock the governorship. Absolutely. No, this guy, this guy that I met is I've completely lost my fucking train of thought.
When is the movie coming?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're going to be August the 7th. We've got a premiere at a theater up there called Madison. Then the 18th, I have going to be playing at a place called The Palace. And then this is the fun one, the 23rd of August. We shot the film at this gay club called Rocks. So we're doing
in Albany?
Yes, a Fractured Fairy Tale premiere. Does anybody remember Fractured Fairy Tales from Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Hey, what's me putting over there with the hood?
I remember.
That trick never works. There you go. You got me to do my Bullwinkle and Rocky. Actually, my dad. Okay. This isn't a skeleton in my closet, but my father's an evangelist. Okay. So we had a radio show called the Rocky and Bullwinkle Gospel Hour. And it was really, really funny because it was like on fucking Christian radio, and I would be like, praise you, Jesus, thank you very much. And it was very, very entertaining.
Were you a kid?
No, well, I was like 15 or 16 years old, and actually, but I did the Rocky voice. I always thought that I did a better Bullwinkle than my father. My father insisted he was a better Bullwinkle, so. Come on! What the hell? Come on, Dad!
So, so you grew up as like
I grew up. No. I am a born again Christian. I don't like Christians, but I am. I bought the T-shirt.
So
I totally am.
If you're born again, does that mean that you weren't born that way?
I don't even know what that means anymore. Let's just say I like Jesus. I just don't like anything else about it.
Wait, but can you be born again Christian?
Sure, you can. Why not, man?
You have to change.
Why not, man?
I don't know.
All of this. We talked about Kabbalah. We talked about meditation. There is no one path to God, man. There's no one path to God. There's no one path. God doesn't have a name. It's an idea. It's a spirit. The spirit blows where it do. That's right. Exactly. Like tequila.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's right. Patron, I bow to you.
There you go. Yeah, well, I always think that too.
Yeah, man.
I just can't imagine that the God person would say, or whatever it is, not person.
Okay.
Wait, would say, you fast on this day.
It's ridiculous.
And you fast on that day.
I talk about Hitler. Okay.
Not that I believe in everything.
Because look, if you saw Hitler and he was burning in hell for 1 million years, you'd be like, let Hitler out. Come on, it's been like 1 million years. It's plenty of time for, what he did. The idea of eternal punishment is a ridiculous concept.
Well,
it's ridiculous.
Okay.
All right.
So let's talk about your movie.
Well, my movie. Okay.
And how do you pick music for your movie?
Okay. Very, very, very good question. Music is super, super important to me. As an independent filmmaker, I feel like film needs to take more of a punk rock approach to it. It needs to stop being so fucking precious. I like her. She went out, she did her record in 2 weeks. Yeah. That was sorry. Okay? So, I mean, that's the way Led Zeppelin did it, man. You know, that's the way, you knock it out. And that's the way I've always done my movies. I do them on a low budget. I try to make them as good as I possibly can. And this particular movie is about this woman's bisexual relationships. You know what it is really about? It's about how sex is the beginning of a relationship now. It's not the end of a relationship. You're like, you meet somebody, you drink a bunch of Patron, and you're fucking. Okay? Then the next day, okay, who are we? Are we friends? Are we lovers? Are we now boyfriend and girlfriend? I mean,
are you married?
Are you married? The whole thing about, the joke about the lesbian, the second day she brings the U-Haul. That's the kind of thing that this film really explores, where this character is just constantly, in all of these different relationships, and she's lying to everybody, and everything just sort of, falls in her. It's kind of a young adult Juno kind of a thing, and it's... And
she get pregnant?
Well,
you had to say Juno.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and as far as music is concerned, we go to unsignedpunk.com. It's a great website. They have tons of bands. Unsignedpunk.com, or there's this guy named Wampo. We went to SoundCloud and we found all this EDM music. And really, man, it's all about Facebook, man. You just send a little message to them and you say, hey, man, I really dig what you're doing. Do you want, can we use your music in a movie? And we probably had like 15 different bands that have given us stuff, like a bunch of bands from like England, a band called the Misspelled, and little bands and big bands, and I love that. I love that, because that's what I want to be as a filmmaker. I want to give them, an opportunity to, other people to hear it.
So do you have anything in the works right now?
I just finished a film. It's called Hobo Jesus. And I wanted to do my movie where it was the total anti-hero story. I wanted to do kind of the...
do you act as well?
I have acted. I started acting.
Right.
Yeah, But I wanted to do like the Badlands, the Billy Jack kind of story. That classic 70s.
I recently watched Billy Jack.
Oh, dude! When I think of what you did to that little girl, he put his tongue right up the side of his head.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Billy Jack. No, I wanted to do a movie that was very, very spiritual, but completely lacking in any religion whatsoever. So this story is kind of about this hobo, this drifter guy, who goes into a town, and he'd like talk to Rue and say, Rue, what's your biggest problem in your life? Let me ask you right now, what is your biggest problem?
The internet.
The internet, okay. Give me a week, okay, and buy me lunch every day, and I will make that problem better.
What's the catch?
Well, see, that's the thing, though. Isn't it worth it to you? Isn't it worth buying lunch for this guy every day? For 1 week, if he makes your problem better.
And it could be dollar pizza.
Sure, man. Why not? Dollar pizza's great. Papaya dog. Papaya dog is awesome. Thank you very much. I had some dollar gelato, like coconut gelato on the way in here.
Yeah.
And it was the shiznit.
Yeah, the New York City, you could live...
I haven't even drunk yet.
That hobo.
That was fun, yeah.
Well, then it's time for your skeleton in your
My skeleton in my closet. Well, I said I was Christian. That's a skeleton. But other than that, I would...
You sound like you have radiation with the bone.
Yeah, that's right. The power, baby.
Yeah.
It's what it's all about. You know what? Filmmakers, man, they don't have personality. A lot of these director guys, man, you gotta get out there. You gotta promote, man. You gotta sell it. But the first time I met my wife's father, he's from Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, which is a real place for them. He had some homemade hooch, which they call Mountain Dew down there.
Oh, of course.
Had some Mountain Dew, all right, and he got me wasted. He got me so drunk where he was throwing shrimp onto the carpet, and I was eating the shrimp off the carpet like a dog, okay? And he just thought, oh my God, this is so fucking funny. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. So, okay, I was eating the shrimp, okay, and then I just throw up everywhere. Right, just throw up everywhere. So my wife, okay, well, she wasn't my wife at the time, but, she's like, well, you clean it up because you thought it was so funny. You help. And he goes, girl, sometimes you gotta bite the head off the chicken and drink its blood. And I thought, when my wife told me that, because obviously I don't remember it, I thought that will end up in a movie someday. And my last movie that I did, I put that line in there because that is the truth, Rue. Sometimes you gotta bite the head off that chicken and drink its blood.
Do you like Quentin Tarantino?
Oh, everybody says that, man. Everybody says I'm the new Quentin Tarantino.
No, well, I don't know if you're the new one, but do you like his films?
You know, Quentin Tarantino to me is a brilliant filmmaker. True Romance, one of my favorite films, the writing in it. My only problem with Quentin is I feel like he limits himself in doing things that are a little bit not as good as he actually could be. But I think he is one of the great filmmakers that's gonna. Like oh Jesus! I mean, well, I'm a huge
You like Disney movies?
I mean, you know what? I saw. Well, I like the naked Disney movies. You know, the ones that they put, out where it's like the Little Mermaid, but the porn version?
Yeah, the one. I have that copy.
I know you do. Absolutely. What's your dad doing with that tail?
But we got it before, like we knew. They stopped making that version.
No, my two favorite films of all time are It's a Wonderful Life. Okay. Just because I love how dark the movie is and then how it kind of turns at the end. And John Carpenter's The Thing. So I'm like, kind of on both sides of it, but I really, people like Hal Ashby and Francis Ford Coppola, the films of the 1970s, to me, all the best movies of every genre, like westerns and gangster and sci-fi, were all made between like 1970 and 1979. So, cool. Man, that's the stuff. That's the stuff.
So, what's your website and how can people find you?
It's all about Facebook, man. It's all Facebook.
Yeah, and it's all on our RuSSeLL.
Yeah, exactly. You got Facebook. John Russell CRiNG or Little by Peep.
Little by Peep.
Little by Peep. Yeah.
Name.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. It was. Well, she works in this porn shop, which is like the most dead end job that I guess you can imagine. But she always has to wear all of these like slutty costumes. So sometimes she's like Little by Peep. So she's slutty Little by Peep. She's slutty Pocahontas. She's like slutty Beelzebub. All these different. So all through the movie, she's in all of these different costumes. So that's where we came up with Little by Peep.
Nice. I can't wait to see it. And thank you so much for visiting.
Can I come back, Rue?
Oh, please.
I would love it. I would love to like host with you. I am a huge fan. You are the most awesome.
Oh, you're so
You're old New York, man. That's what it's about.
I'm from New York.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And I also want to find out about that clitoral yoga thing. Women are growing their clitorises and exercising them. We're going to call it cloga.
Kettle power, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Absolutely.
I know. So I want to thank JoAnn Morton for being the Who today. Thank you so
JoAnn,
much.
you're a lovely person.
Cool woman. Dava, starring Dagger. I love Fiona Bloom. I'm so happy she's getting her little red bracelet tonight. Kindness. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Tequila Day. Thank you, Otto Shrinking Head. Velma, the amazing Velma. Araya, the future of our lives. Yo, Scorn, I like them a lot.
Yes, they're awesome.
John Russell CRiNG, thank you. And Caroline behind the scene, I love her so much. Karen, our new intern, her birthday is today. Yeah, happy birthday.
Let's get her wasted.
Yeah, let's get her a drink. And we always love Otto Shrunken Head. We'll see you next week. And July is really like winding down.
Yeah, man, it's over.
It's okay. We still have one more Wednesday of July, and we will be here. We'll see you then. Thanks a lot.
Stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then abused me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because it doesn't matter, 'cause I just get happier.